Let's go mining an iron company. And if you didn't know, Iron Company is an Animal Company copy that's in the Floor's Lava update, and you have the OG map. And you can also grapple to metal. So let me get all my supplies. And it's as easy as that. There wasn't even settings in the watch yet. You didn't have all those fancy health upgrades. I mean, a lot of stuff was different. That's not where we're here to get, though. We're here to get these lava crystals. And here's a fun fact. Lava crystals are still in the game. You can typically find them on the left side when you enter mines, or at the bottom. Who knows what's in there? In this update, you had to go through the spider in order to get into that shaft, the main shaft. I'm probably the only player online. There's something over there, but I don't want to see it. See, there it is. A grappler was very needed in this update. And look. I don't know how one exactly copies this update. And there's no way it can be piracy because, well, the game's free. But the stuff in the game isn't. Look how heavy I already am. And the backpacks have infinite storage. So we're going to be walking for a while. Look, everything is one shot except for these. Just remember, they also changed how much damage the items had. I can barely go anywhere. Here's a fun fact that most of you already know. It's not actually called a grappler, it's called a hookshot. Let's go into this part of the mines. That's how heavy I am. Literally clipping. Yep, I'm not going there. I don't want to die. Wait, that doesn't even matter. That's how heavy I was. There's no audio, I bet. Just me talking. Nowhere. It probably sounds like a voiceover. No, it isn't. Look at how heavy that is. I'm still trying to walk up. This is gonna take a while. Who knows how much it's gonna sell for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I can't even stand up. What if I need to do something like that? There we go. What am I gonna do here? I don't know how much is in this, but we're most likely gonna be too heavy to get up. You get $1 million, 6,000 company coins, and 30 research points. And if you want to know what the game is, even though I already said, it's called Iron Company. I already told you the rest. Okay, we have to do something like this. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Stay there. Oh, yeah, we're done. This is something you need a heart gun for. Oh, this is also the best update to be mining in if you have all of these supplies, basically, like this pickaxe and stuff, because you get so much money. They're modders weren't a thing at that time. There barely were any, and now I need to get back up somehow. I think it's coded in the grappler that it always has to be just strong enough to lift you. I mean, this would have taken just milliseconds. Oh yeah, then we gotta go through this entire area again. Yep, this is the right one. And then you go through here. Look how low I am. I'm guaranteed going to fall. Just like that. I wonder if they'll update the game. I wish... Because they were, like... I remember when they were leaking game modes. I remember when they were leaking the arena update. I think that was around this time. I'm going to die. You can grapple onto the lava. This is going to take a while. I don't know what platform I'm going to edit this on. I hope I can cut the video. Yeah, just be awkward silence for a while. That's just that's for when you buy an outfit or something like that. Who remembers that sound? I don't know, you can't hear it, but people are also saying that like this area exploded because they're like giant shards of the ground or something like that. I went the wrong way. Oh my god. Okay. And now what you do is, oh no, you cannot move. I forgot you could grapple to the metal. We have been taught. Look at how much that is. Oh, collect. Dude, you can't park there. There's literally so much. That's it. Look at all of that. The buttons look different. Did they change the buttons? I think they legitimately changed the buttons. I just didn't, maybe I never realized it. See? This is how you would earn money. But you can't get any of this stuff. Sunfighter, you can't buy anything with company coins in this update. They said you. How do I have that? Why is that? Why is that owned? I mean, even though I have enough, it's not gonna let me buy it. Like for example, if I go to animal, I select what I want. It's not gonna work. It's not even gonna teleport me. That was me mining and Iron Company, I guess. I guess